Did I move it? Hi, everybody. This is Kim.
Hi. And this is Jess.
And we are the girls from I Want to Be Different. Happy Monday, right? Okay, we are back from our weekend, and we are here to discuss that with you today.
Yeah, hope it encourages you. We'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
I'm not sure.
I hope it encourages us.
Encourage,
first.
Discourage. They're close. So Friday, Claire had a friend over.
That's right.
So it was her first. She's 4. It was her first.
Oh, it was her first sleepover.
Not a sleepover. It was just a come over
to
our house.
Okay.
There's nothing to do at our house, so we don't have people over. No. I'm sure people think that about themselves. So she had a friend over. Well, and I have to say, Friday was a long day for me. Just period. At work, it was just a long day. So I will be honest and say that was the last thing I wanted to do Friday night, is have a little girl. I mean, they were screaming the whole way home, and you know.
Oh, so you got her from the daycare?
Yeah,
not like her mom dropped her off or something.
No, yeah, they both go to the same daycare, so I picked them up. So we went home, and it was like,
after work.
And they were like this, you know, and so it was like. And then Joel didn't get home till like 6 or 7, and so I had him that whole time, fed him dinner and all that. So it was,
right after work. Bless
right
you.
after a long, long day. Yeah, you know.
Did I see you Friday? I know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Did we talk?
Probably nobody wanted to see me Friday.
I
didn't want to see me.
Did you have a bad attitude?
Well, and I think that was when my friend came.
Okay. And what's your friend's name? I'll tell you mine if you tell me.
So it was just a bad day. Or maybe that was Saturday. Anyway. So then Saturday was busy. We moved furniture. We changed, our son is 2, and we moved his toddler bed, or baby bed actually, out of the room and moved his twin bed that we had. And so that was okay. You know, I love that my husband wanted to do a project. You know, he knows me. I'm like, let's conquer this. And so he's like, you know, trying to get on board with that. I love it. I love you. I love you.
Aww. Joey darling.
But expecting your 5'3" wife to move furniture with you.
I don't know. I could see you doing that.
Well, yeah, and I like about busted my ankle and lost a finger in the process. Okay, so and then Sunday we were up all night because Claire got sick.
That's right.
Is
she better?
She is getting better, but we were up all night. So, and then that was just another busy day. We spent time together in the afternoon, but I had to grocery shop, and then
you still did all that before you came.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was
to hang out.
It was just a day, and we don't even. Yeah. It was a day.
Well, it seems like it ended well, like Jess said.
It did end well, except for the end of it afterwards was more like, my husband was like, you didn't tell me you were going to be gone all day. Well, I wasn't. Technically, I wasn't.
I love him.
I wasn't gone with Kim for about, 3 or 4 hours, like a normal, afternoon.
Yeah,
but anyway, so, you just take a breath and move on.
There you go.
But my Monday, I'll be honest, I have to say this, and I know that this is going to throw everything out of whack, you know.
Okay.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
I do. You like
Mondays
that.
And is it Monday really?
And which Monday is it? What Monday are you talking about?
Who knows? So
they'll figure it out one day.
So this is what I wrote to Kim Monday morning, or no? Well, it was about Monday at noon, maybe. Not even that.
When I didn't have, was that a text?
Oh yeah.
I didn't have my phone. Remember?
I know. So this is your first time hearing this?
This will be my first time. You should have sent it on email.
Oh, I should have.
When I sent you something on email. And I was like, I felt like I told you in that message, I was like, ooh, she's feeling some kind of way today.
No, well, it's just been busy.
Yeah.
I've just been busy.
I could tell
emails, I'm very business, so.
Okay, this is my first time.
So my Monday, wanted to be early, but wasn't. Got to work and had 15 minutes to send a Starbucks order. I work with a vendor, so had to miss prayer, order lunch, and when ordering, realized I had forgotten to shop for the vendor altogether. She knows that this is a big deal. Told my boss, ran over to Miss Linda, who saved the day by at least having waters. I told the vendor when they got here, I told them I screwed up. They were gracious to me. Lunch arrived, finally broke to eat, and in the middle of eating, I realized I had forgotten somebody's lunch.
Oh, Jess, I didn't know this was.
I awarded this person 500 points. We have this program, Elevate.
Okay.
So I had awarded them points for putting up with my crazy antics. And I said, so how do you finish a day like that? I don't know.
Oh my goodness, Jess. Oh, you poor thing.
And
I wonder.
Oh, no. And then I didn't even read this or tell my mom anything about this. And then yesterday is whenever my dad's like, you forgot to write your mom a check for May and June.
For watching?
Yeah, for watching our
okay,
son.
It's just Colin.
And so,
okay. Oh, my.
That's that.
And it's a wrap, baby.
That's a wrap.
Because I ain't got nothing for that. Oh my goodness, Jess. We should spend the rest of the show
praying over me.
Yes, exactly. And loving on you and just asking God for a special anointing to get you through just the rest of this week. I did not know that, but I can feel that, like that tension and that frustration that you probably had at that moment. Ooh, I wouldn't have wanted to have been you, but you're here. Like we always say, she survived.
Yeah, and they haven't fired me yet.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Keyword.
No, but I guess I want to ask you though, like, was that a moment that you felt like...
I laughed.
Okay.
I mean, seriously, at the end of it all, I was just like, I just laughed. And I told my boss, I said, I used to be really hard on myself. Like, I would be like,
that's what I was
my
to.
gosh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm such an idiot. Or how do I always forget this stuff? Da, 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 da. And honestly, I forget more now than I ever did. And I'm probably less hard on myself now than I ever have been. Because I know that I can't do it all.
Yeah.
And I can't, I told my boss, I said, I can't go back. Right. I can't fix it. It's done. What's done is done. So now I just have to move forward and figure out, what do I do now?
Yeah.
And so
that's
that was
good. I think that's good. Good help. Good reminders, just for the listening audience and for ourselves as well. Yeah. Not to beat yourself up and to realize, I look at situations like that and say, you know what, God knew it was going to happen before I did. What do I need to learn out of this? What is my takeaway? Yeah. And because we've talked about before, people are always watching us. And I think that our response to chaotic situations like that is so important as women of God, what we aspire to be and conducting ourselves in a way that represents God. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if I had a hat right now, I'd take it off to you, Jess. Seriously. And I think that's good. And honestly, I want to encourage you and say that that's a good job. I'm proud of you as my friend.
For not burning the place down.
Or
running out with my hair on fire.
Yeah. No, I am. I mean, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, that's good stuff. And we need to...
By the grace of God.
Yeah. And we need to recognize that God does give us the grace to endure situations like that. Yeah, we got to know that situations like that will occur. Yeah. And
it's not like it's always the enemy. Sometimes I had done that a little bit to myself. I hadn't prepared and so...
That's real talk.
It's just...
That's good. But God saw her through. And you can't worry about what other people are thinking as well. I think that's what the enemy will try to attack us with as well. What are they thinking, about me? I can't handle this. Is she going to do this again? Or just whatever. Later for all of that. Yeah, your identity is in Christ, and that's the bottom line. Yeah. So, yeah. I think this was good. I don't have to...
Your weekend was good?
No. My weekend... The only thing that came out that God was showing me, and I'll say this real quick, is on Saturday. Like when I work from home, and I know that my kids are going to be there, and I know that family is going to be there. But God's been showing me, like when I'm in the middle of working, and I have my 4-year-old that wants to do things like she wanted to swim, and we don't have a swimming pool. So I had during my break, I got up and I got these toys and I pulled them out of this huge storage container and I cleaned it and I filled it with water and I put her in there and she was happy about it. She, she had a swimming pool and just things that, she's constant at asking for stuff and she's not realizing, that I'm working. And so what God was showing me in that, it is basically that she doesn't realize that you are working. And so with this, I felt like God was saying, what I want you to realize is that I've put you in a position where I want you to be intentional about your parenting, how you respond to your children, the heart behind what you're doing, because you have time to think. Because I'm in this moment and I have my laptop there and I'm answering these people and, and just doing what I'm supposed to do. But I'm still hearing the chaos in the background. Either it's the both of them arguing back and forth, which I still don't get. They're 10 years apart, or whatever it is. And instead of me just, would you guys just, because I'm working, I think in this, what God is teaching me, how much time you got? What God is teaching me is about my responses. Take a minute, wait. And I'm actually looking back on how I would respond and go, oh man, I've been doing that. Because he's kind of showing me, hey, when you kind of just wait a second, this is what you get. Yeah. And you get to teach your kids in that. That's in true. That moment. He will give you stuff to teach your kids. And the rest of the time, Sunday was great for me. Like Jess said, we hung out. Good time. Yeah, we hung out. We went to my favorite place in the whole world, which my daughter says I'm addicted to. But yeah, we went to Plato's Closet. It's just an awesome place. And we hung out there. We looked for stuff. We shopped. We talked. And we, had a little bit of lunch and just kind of chilled out. And the thing I loved about it is that we weren't on the work set. Yeah. And that was good. And we just we're still learning about each other, growing in this relationship. And, we just got a chance to just talk and just be Kim and Jess. So that was basically it. But you guys, y'all just pray for Jess, okay?
It sounds it seems that I need it.
Seriously.
Good Lord.
But yeah.
I need a planner. Yeah. Personal assistant.
But like we talk about, it's all for something. God doesn't allow us to go through these things. We talk about that a lot, that it's for something. So yeah. So this was good. I was encouraged.
Because you haven't forgotten as much as I have.
But yeah, we hope that this was a blessing and also a dose of joy for your Monday. Absolutely. And we will see you back next Monday with some great empowering stories that we hope will encourage you to want to be different.
Yeah, and hopefully I don't forget about it, so.
You'll want to be here next week, I'm sure.
Yeah. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Check us out.
Oh, yeah.
On Facebook.
That's what we do.
So
we'll post to Instagram and say, hey, our Motivate Me Monday message is ready. And then we'll post it from our...
subscribe on YouTube, and you'll get those as well.
Thank you to our subscribers. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to see you out there subscribing. Yeah.
Doing what you do.
Right. I'm not going to close it out this time. I think you should. Because my hand, it starts... Well, let's see.
Bye-bye. No.
Yeah.
Nothing. This is worse.
Like I said in the last video, if you want to send in a donation for a camera, if you want to be the cameraman.
There you go. I think that's a better idea.
Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.